Cheryl Waterman is a busy grandmother. She's been caring for her 3 grandchildren while their parents work. But she's not completely happy with the news her eldest grandchild can return to school next week.
Well, I was a little bit annoyed because I think if children are going to go back to school, they should go back full time.
Next Wednesday, school students from new entrants through to Year 8 can go back to face-to-face learning part-time. The when has been answered, but the how is very much up for interpretation.
That can include alternating days or half days through year levels or through whānau groupings.
Really nervous.
Lou Jo Johnston is the acting principal of Kereru Park campus. She sent out a survey to her school community asking them how they're feeling and what will work for them.
From the responses that we've gotten from our whānau, there's a lot of anxiety happening around whether their child's going to be safe.
Lou Jo says she's expecting less than half of her students to be back in class this year, but one teacher Newshub has spoken to believes less than 1/3 of her students will return.
We're going to try and do the best that we can to ensure we get all of our whānau engaging with us.
COVID anxiety is something a lot of schools are battling, and the Auckland Primary Principals Association is encouraging schools to speak to their communities because it will be different for everyone.
With this decision, we have a lot of flexibility about how we can get children back to school. The Auckland region has such diversity, and so it's really important that each school caters their opening to their own communities.
But it's not just anxiety that will keep students away from school. For some, the impracticality of part-time learning. As Tamaki Makaurau opens up, so too do the demands on working parents.
We're not going to send her to school. We're actually going to keep her back because it just doesn't work for us.
Meaning the wait for some children to get back to school will last a little longer.
And Shannon, you've got some breaking news now that might encourage some of those anxious parents.
That's right, Mel. Newshub can reveal that MedSafe has received the application from Pfizer for the use of its COVID-19 vaccine in 5 to 11-year-olds. The application was received on Friday, and it means that the wheels are now in motion to get people in that cohort vaccinated. There are still a few boxes left to tick, though. First, MedSafe will look at this and they will assess that application. Then it will go to the COVID-19 vaccine technical advisory group for more clinical and scientific advice, and if both of those groups agree that the vaccine should be used, it will then go to Cabinet. So government will ultimately have the last decision, but great news for parents tonight who are wanting to protect their children against COVID-19.
Shannon Redstall with that breaking news update. Thank you.